You've got big dreams, right? World-changing ideas, a burning desire to achieve something significant. You see yourself as a future titan, a creative genius, a productivity powerhouse. But then, there's the couch, or the endless scroll, or the sudden inexplicable urge to reorganize your sock drawer when you should be conquering mountains. Sound familiar? Welcome, my friend, to the exclusive club of the ambitious procrastinators. We're the ones who want it all, but sometimes, just sometimes, getting started feels like trying to push a boulder uphill with a spoon. Introduction. Unpacking the problem. It's not what you think. For years, I thought my problem was simple laziness, a moral failing, a lack of willpower, and maybe, just maybe, you felt that sting too. The self-recrimination, the guilt, the endless cycle of planning big and executing small or not at all. But what if I told you it's not about being inherently lazy? What if it's a fascinating, often hilarious, and entirely solvable puzzle of human psychology? We're not broken. Our brains are just wired for efficiency, sometimes to our own detriment. We're going to dive deep into why this happens, not to give you excuses, but to arm you with understanding and, more importantly, with the tools to finally bridge that gap between your grand ambitions and your daily actions. Let me tell you about my friend. Let's call him Barry. Barry is brilliant. He has this incredible idea for a fantasy novel, a sprawling epic with dragons, political intrigue, and a protagonist who's basically a grumpy wizard with a heart of gold. He talks about it constantly. He's outlined the first 3 books. He's even designed the cover art. But has he written chapter 1? Nope, not a single word. Every evening, he sits down, stares at the blank page, and then suddenly remembers he absolutely must alphabetize his spice rack or watch that documentary about competitive cheese rolling. Barry isn't lazy, he's terrified of not being perfect, and the sheer scale of the task paralyzes him. He's a victim of his own ambition, ironically. Indirect theoretical insight, the Zeigarnik effect and activation energy. Barry's dilemma perfectly illustrates a couple of key psychological concepts. First, the Zeigarnik effect. It states that we remember unfinished tasks better than completed ones. This is why that unwritten novel nags at Barry. It's constantly in his mental RAM. But here's the kicker. The act of starting is often the hardest part. Psychologists call this activation energy. Think about launching a rocket. Most of the fuel is burned just getting it off the ground. Once it's in motion, it's much easier to keep going. Our brains are the same. The perceived effort to initiate a task, especially a big one, can feel monumental. So what's the trick? Lower the activation energy. Make starting ridiculously easy. Practical advice. The 2-minute rule and micro-commitments. This brings us to the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Don't put it off. This isn't just about small chores, it's about starting any task. Want to write a novel? Write 1 sentence. Want to work out? Put on your shoes. Want to learn a new skill? Open the textbook. The goal isn't to finish the task, it's to start it. Once you've overcome that initial hump, the momentum often carries you forward. It's about building a chain of micro-commitments. Each tiny step makes the next one feel less daunting. You're tricking your brain into believing the task isn't as scary as it seems. Real-life example, self-motivation. The gym aversion. I used to dread the gym. Seriously, the thought of it was worse than the actual workout. I'd spend an hour debating whether to go, convincing myself I was too tired, too busy, too whatever. One day I told myself, just go. If you hate it after 10 minutes, you can leave. Guess what? I never left after 10 minutes. The hardest part was getting there. Once I was in the environment, the activation energy was spent, and the workout just happened. It wasn't about being a gym fanatic. It was about respecting the power of showing up. That small victory, that consistent act of showing up, built self-trust. And self-trust is a powerful motivator. Indirect theoretical insight, identity-based habits, and self-efficacy. This ties into identity-based habits. Instead of focusing on what you want to achieve, focus on who you want to become. Don't say, I want to write a book. Say, I am a writer. Don't say, I want to get fit. Say, I'm an athlete. Every small action you take, like writing that 1 sentence or putting on your gym shoes, is a vote for the person you want to be. These small wins build self-efficacy, your belief in your own ability to succeed. The more votes you cast, the stronger your new identity becomes, and the easier it is to act in alignment with it. It's a virtuous cycle. Practical advice. The future self hack and time blocking. Another powerful hack is to think about your future self. What can your present self do to make your future self's life easier? Lay out clothes, prep meals, organize your workspace. This isn't just about being organized, it's an act of kindness to your future self, who will be grateful for the reduced friction. Also, embrace time blocking. Don't just have a to-do list schedule specific times for specific tasks. Treat these appointments with yourself as non-negotiable. If it's in the calendar, it exists. This removes the decision-making process each day and focuses your energy on your actual goal. Practical advice. The power of environment and accountability. Your environment is a silent architect of your habits. Make it easier to do the right thing and harder to do the wrong thing. Put your phone in another room. Set out your workout clothes the night before. Block distracting websites. And don't underestimate the power of accountability. Tell a friend your goal. Join a mastermind group. Even a simple public declaration can create a powerful external motivator. Knowing someone else is expecting an update can be the gentle nudge you need when your internal motivation wanes. Indirect theoretical insight. Cognitive load and decision fatigue. One reason we procrastinate is decision fatigue. Every choice, no matter how small, consumes mental energy. When faced with a large, complex task, the sheer number of decisions involved can be overwhelming, leading our brains to shut down and opt for easier, less demanding activities. This is why breaking tasks into tiny, predefined steps is so crucial. It reduces cognitive load. You're not deciding how to write a book, you're simply deciding to write one sentence. This minimizes friction and makes starting infinitely easier. Automate as many small decisions as possible to preserve your mental energy for the truly important work. Conclusion. Embrace the process, not just the outcome. So if you're ambitious but lazy, understand this, it's not a life sentence. It's a challenge that can be overcome with understanding, strategy, and a healthy dose of self-compassion. Stop waiting for motivation to strike. Start small. Celebrate every tiny win. Outsmart your brain's natural resistance. Embrace the messy, imperfect process, because that's where true growth happens. Your ambition is a gift. Don't let inertia keep it wrapped up forever. Unpack it, piece by piece, and watch what you're truly capable of. If this resonated with you, if you found even one idea that sparked a flicker of action, then consider hitting that like button. Share this with another ambitious procer.